Hey, what's up guys? This is a video that I'm doing real quick on my Ghostbusters 2 Semi-Hero Proton Pack. If you aren't familiar with the term Semi-Hero, basically what that means is this pack has mostly resin components. It does have a real fiberglass shell that is based on the Biggie 330 plans. A full hero pack will have full, all metal parts. The gun will be all machined out of aluminum. But because I worked on this on a very restricted budget, and this was mostly a commission pack, I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend on this. So this is about as close as I could get it. So I'm going to kind of go over some of the features of this pack for you guys and just show you what it looks like with the electronics and everything else. It does have a replica prop soundboard chip and a Jupiter Electronics light kit. So like I said, it's a very, very basic pack. It doesn't have 50 million songs on the sound card. It doesn't have pack venting sounds and overheating sounds, because anyone that tells you that they have a 100% screen accurate pack with those on there, they're lying to you. Okay, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I wanted to keep it specific to the movie. The pack venting sounds and the overheating sounds are from the video game, not from the movie. Okay, so I wanted to keep this specific to GB2 somewhat, even though it's not 100% accurate. Obviously, you're never going to build a 100% accurate pack. This is as close as I could get it. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go over the features. This is a crank knob made out of resin. All these components are made out of resin. The booster tube, the ladder, PPD, the GB2 specific ribbon cable, got the clamp there. This block right here is made out of real aluminum. This brass is, or this rod is made out of real brass. There are some real brass pneumatic fittings on here from up here. Those are all replicas, of course. That's a replica pneumatic fitting there on the component up there. You also have the bumper. This is all resin. The end filter is resin. There are real clipper valves on here. This one right here and right here. So those are probably the only real parts on here that are specific to the movie. There are real pneumatic fittings in there. All right. Now the gun is made from scratch. The handles are made out of PVC piping, and the grips are made out of resin. You got your heat sink there. That's made out of resin. So this is not a matty thrower. I know some people like to cut corners on their pack, and I did not do that on this. I did a lot of research on this thing, and putting a matty thrower on this pack was not going to cut it, okay? And if some of you may even know, I'm not going to name any names here, but if you are familiar with some people who like to put matty throwers on their pack and make you spend over $2,500 on it, don't buy it. Just figured I'd throw that out there. You're not going to get your money's worth, all right? So, so this is the pack with... There's a sound, okay. Now the sound is based on the movie somewhat, okay. It does have a replica prop soundboard chip, and like I said, it doesn't have 50 million sounds on it. It's a very, very basic soundboard chip. All the lights are Jupiter Electronics, okay. Now I'm gonna get this gun off here. Just give me 1 second, okay. This is the gun mount. Made this from scratch as well. It's not screen accurate either. So this is the gun. Okay. Pretty much already highlighted all the other features on it. The trigger box is made out of resin. I have all the labels and everything. Everything's made out of resin. The banjos are real brass, but they're replicas. It does not have a hat light on here. I didn't find the time or the right size to put a hat light on here. So you got all your lights, all right? So I'm gonna demonstrate the firing. This is how you fire it. There's your bar graph there scrolling. It does light up on the end. The lights do not do anything, they just stay the same. So there's that. And here is the GB2, Ghostbusters theme. It does have the On Our Own theme song on the sound card, but you have to take the pack apart switch the wires around and you can play that to one of these switches if you want. So there's that. Now here's the pack humming sound. So it kind of hums there. Now the speaker is mounted in the lower section of the motherboard. And if you want to upgrade the speakers in this pack, you can take it apart, and you are going to find a second speaker in there. That was what the smaller one, and that was from when I initially got the pack. It just wasn't loud enough, so I put a bigger one in there. So you can do that. So there's the sound. I'm going to mount this back on here real quick. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to flip this pack around so you guys can see the back. Now the pack is mounted on a aluminum motherboard that was water cut. The frame is a LC2 Alice frame, a real LC2 Alice frame. It's got all straps and everything else. And then down here is where you can access your batteries. There's two 9 volts for the lights, and then there's 2 casings on the bottom for which house the other batteries for the soundboard chip, which is a total of 6 AA's. And next to those batteries, there's a switch for the amplifier, which you can't really see. But I'm gonna lean this back over here. Just give me 1 second. And I think the pack probably weighs about maybe 26 pounds or so. But that's it, guys. That's the pack. Hope you guys liked the video. If you click on the description, you will find a link to my listing. And yeah, you guys can go there and bid on it. So happy bidding, and thanks for watching.